you're disappointed in me? Well, maybe I'm disappointed in you because you follow me. And if you follow me, you should know that I've been very consistent in my opinion on these types of things. My opinion that no one should, honestly, love your kids more than you do. As their parent, you should think your kids are the best. But that doesn't mean that everybody else does. I'm very consistent in that position. And just as I'm very clear on that position, I'm also very clear on the position that is wildly inappropriate. While on an airplane where people have been trapped for 2 hours, who have missed connecting flights, who have to make new arrangements for their travels, who maybe have just been coming home from a funeral or a breakup or a family reunion that didn't go well. Who knows? Who knows what people are traveling for? I think it is inappropriate to throw a child onto the intercom and have them sing them a song. Not everybody wants to hear that. Not everybody wants to be subjected to that. And these people were literally forced to do that. They did not have a choice. They could not exit the plane. They could not turn it off. It was over the loudspeaker. And again, consistently, I never blame the child. It is not the child's fault for wanting to sing to the public if that's what she likes to do. It's not the child's fault that they want to paint on a chair. It's not the child's fault that they scream uncontrollably when they're out in public spaces. That's what kids do. But it is the job of the parents or the caregivers to step in and say, hey, this is not what we're doing here. This is not an appropriate place for this to happen. There are places where this is appropriate, but this isn't it. And it's their responsibility to redirect that child. What's wrong with that? And I'll tell you this much. Being delayed 2 hours on a flight is incredibly stressful. I sat on the tarmac for 2.5 hours in Chicago last summer with my kids. It was awful. But you know what never occurred to me? Hey kid, you want to get on the microphone and start singing to people? Like that thought does not occur to me. And for the same reason that I don't send, everybody that I know volleyball videos of my daughters. My daughters are very good at playing volleyball, but I don't send everybody in my life those videos because not everybody cares. That's just the truth. Not everybody cares. Not everybody wants to participate in that. And that's okay. As far as your disappointment is concerned, you're not my mom. I don't care.
My video was to poke fun at the ICE agents.
Of course, it wasn't you that was the problem. It was us. We misunderstood your video. We misinterpreted what you were saying. I mean, how could we have possibly missed that? Especially when at the top of your video it says, good job, ICE, strong arm. And don't forget, you also said,
there was an ICE raid here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana that I'm actually not mad about.
Weird. Doesn't sound much like you're, poking fun at them there, but I guess I'm, again, misinterpreting.
But the interpretation that my video got was that I was making fun of the ladies that got arrested. Am I glad that they got arrested and are going to be deported to China? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not? Like, absolutely not?
And by the way, the biggest misconception with you guys is that we want everyone to stay. And no, I don't condone those type of activities. It's a crime here in the state of Louisiana.
I don't know. You sound pretty glad to me because you don't want everybody to stay because they were doing, illegal things, even though there's a high probability that they were sex trafficked. But that's besides the point, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Am I making fun of women who are sex trafficked? Absolutely not. The undocumented are here to take your jobs. I just want to tell you that about 8 job openings opened up yesterday.
Oh, there I go, misinterpreting again, because it sounds a lot like you're making fun of the fact that these 8 women have lost their jobs because, they're being deported.
I think some of you were disappointed because my video had a lighter tone to it. But when I'm creating a video and I'm eating, I'm not going to be talking about anything serious.
How could we have missed that? Of course. Guys, if she's eating, she's not talking about anything serious. But wasn't this video made after this video?
Reached the United States Supreme Court, and his conviction was overturned because the detectives failed to advise him of his constitutional right to remain silent.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks like a giant cheesy baked potato. So aren't you eating in that video and talking about Miranda rights and the Constitution and, knowing what your rights are? That's a pretty serious topic. But again, it just must be us misinterpreting again.
If I offended the Asian community, I apologize. If you're trying to get something serious out of me while I'm eating something, it's not going to be it. You need to find like a documentary on the subject. You need to find a true news channel But when I'm eating and I am commenting on something, it's gonna be light.
Yeah, guys, it's our fault. We should have never broken into her car and forced her to talk about it. That's on us. And yeah, don't listen to what she says while she's eating. Duh. Go find a documentary. Like, what are you talking about, lady? Just say you're fucking sorry. Like, you can't just say you're sorry. Like, I know we're of an older generation and it's hard for some of us to apologize, but just say, I fucked up. I'm sorry. All of these excuses, like, it's our fault. It's our fault. We didn't know. And you know what? I wasn't even going to make this video till I saw this comment. What happened with Sujia? We're all creators and she made a story that made her a lot of money. I made a story? Up until yesterday, you followed me. Do you know me to just make up stories? Lastly, none of us believe that you actually give a shit, especially after you posted this.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Well, from the looks of things, a lot of people, even in your own community, don't care what you have to say anymore either. Because everything you say is backpedaling and bullshit.